Hi everyone, this is Susan Bewley from budgetearth.com, and today I am reviewing an innovative and interesting stress relief product called Too Many Rocks in Your Pocket. The whole concept of these rocks, which as you can see, the rocks have different stresses in your life, and the goal is to give physical representation to your stresses to help you alleviate them. So to use these interesting tools, you go through whenever you experience a stress, like let's say that you're having relationship issues or you are arguing with your spouse. You take the relationship rock and put it in your pocket or your purse or wherever you want to have it and carry it around with you all day. The weight will remind you that you are dealing with this stress and help you reflect on it. And then at the end of the day, you take each of the rocks that you're experiencing stress with, which let's say that you are dealing with relationship issues and you're worried about money, you would take both of these rocks out of your pocket and one by one you would go through and reflect on them and ask yourself, how can I deal with these stresses and what can I do to avoid these issues in the future? Of course, some stresses, you can't completely get rid of, but it's a way to take a concept that is very hard to usually deal with and give it physical representation without taking it out on others or having it affect, your personal life. Now, the important thing is with each of these, once you take them out of your pocket, you're supposed to no longer think about it for the rest of the time, focusing on friends and family or having a good night's sleep without, having stress on your mind. Since, all of us have different stresses in our life, they have 3 different stress packs right now, which the first one I'm focusing on now is their general stresses that everyone deals with, such as health, divorce, which of course some people may actually take this out because if you're not getting a divorce, or let's say you don't have kids, these probably wouldn't be stresses in your life unless you're talking about possibly getting them or having kids. But others everyone deals with, such as everyone has fears, everyone has anxiety, everyone at some point, starts having issues with money. Now, there are other packs too that are for different situations. Like the other one I have here is for people who own a business. And as anyone who owns a business will tell you, it is extremely stressful, and it is easy for these anxieties to start going into your personal life. So again, the business one would take the exact same concept and help you deal with each of these stresses. The only way this one may be different is reflecting on it before you leave work, so that you can actually take work and actually leave it at work. And the only other pack that they have, which I actually don't have with me here, is the student pack, which deals with grades and stresses that, your everyday student may have, which is great for not only college students, but high school students as well, since this is a major transition in most people's lives. Now, let's say that you own a business and you'd like to have a custom one made. They will happily do that for you. For example, I would personally love to have one for bloggers and writers just because we have our own unique stresses and issues that we deal with. Now, the other way you can use these rocks and make them interesting is making them part of a learning experience. For example, with the general stress one, you can go through and talk about each of the stresses with family members. Like, let's say at the end of the night, right before everyone goes to bed, you take one of these rocks out and you make it a family discussion. For example, the kids. You can have, yourself, your husband, and the kids talk about stresses dealing with that word for each day and helping everyone as a family deal with them together. Also, they are a wonderful icebreaker for like business meetings or, if you're having group therapy. And that's about it. Currently, you can buy these sets for $29.95 plus shipping and handling from their website, which, for anyone who's dealing with stress or looking for ways to alleviate in their lives is a perfect gift. To learn more, make sure to go to budgetearth.com and see the rest of our review and explanation of Too Many Rocks in Your Pocket. Anyway, see you next time.